Well, I've been away for about 6 weeks, but I recently turned back on my social media and had a quick look at, what was appearing on the For You page or on my Facebook page or on YouTube, and boom. But all there is this information about a pair, let's call them that, a couple. There is just information about this man and woman that you can see right here. Now, I don't know who the hell Andy and Caitlin are, but there they are on everything I'm looking at. And the only thing I keep asking myself is why? Why is this so prominent in our news at the moment? Why is this everywhere on social media? What has it triggered in everybody that makes us so invested? Because now I'm invested. Every time I turn on social media, I want to know what happened next. What happened to the poor wife? What happened to the kids? What happened to him and his job? Who cares, really? What happened to her? Why isn't she getting as much social attention as he is? Just all of these things keep playing into my mind. And the only thing I can think of is because this kind of social media, this kind of story stirs up something inside of everyone. Like, why did you choose to click on this video and watch it right now? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm really happy that you're here watching this, but at the same time, I'm asking myself, why am I so invested in knowing more? And I think it's just that every woman's worst fear came true in this story. So if you don't know anything about the story, basically this guy was a big CEO of some big company, and that lady there was in human resources at the same company. They've gone away on a work adventure or a work holiday to a Coldplay concert. They were standing there in their own private oasis watching what they thought was just, an amazing Coldplay show, smiling and grinning from ear to ear. And next thing, the kiss cam has come around to them, and it's pretty obvious to everybody that they're up to no good. So basically, as the kiss cam came around, the woman was very embarrassed and hid her face as quickly as she could, a typical woman move when you're caught in a bad situation. And the guy, who's totally gross, has just ducked down and hidden himself from the world, from his shame, basically. The announcement from the stage was straight away, oh, these two look like they're in a compromising situation. And it seems they were. Over the course of the last 24 to 48 hours, we've seen that their employer has kind of put them on hold and then may have even asked for them to slide on out of the company, because let's face it, the attraction that they're gaining is not that great. And no company would want to be associated with this much bad press. And there seriously just is so much press around it. It's like everywhere you look, you're turning it on. You can't get away from it, honestly. They're foul. So my question here is, what is it about a cheating couple that makes us so enraged as an audience? Because that's what I was straight away. I watched it and I was just like, oh, you're kidding, you're disgusting. I immediately started thinking that poor woman who's at home, probably thinking her husband's off working really hard. He's going to get slaughtered by all the messages that are coming into her social media with images of her husband getting up to no good. Never mind their kids that would also be getting the same kind of information. Like, seriously, do cheaters just not care about their family, not care about the impact they have, only care about themselves? Because it was pretty obvious he cared about himself when he ducked down. And Caitlin, the woman, there was something about watching the images of her that enraged me as well. It was like when she turned around all hidden. At first you think, oh my God, that poor woman, she's now everywhere on social media as well. Then I later found out she had a husband too. I'm sure he wasn't asking for any of this. But what really got my goat was that she looked at her friend or colleague, whatever she was, and you can see that she's laughing out the side of her face, out the side of her mouth. And you just think to yourself, oh, you're in this situation because you put yourself there, but you're seriously not thinking about anybody else. She's just laughing I don't know. It made me so mad. I don't know if any of you guys noticed the laugh as well. It's it kind of was like the salt being rubbed into the wound, because she clearly didn't care that she'd been caught in a compromising situation. So I guess I'm making this video to find out how many of you guys have also been suckered down this rabbit hole and are now learning about the lives of this couple. Let me know if you too noticed the smiling face, because honestly, that I think was what really annoyed me the most about the whole thing and made me want to ask the question, why does this make us so angry? Do you think that they should have been asked to step down from their jobs? And have we as the public demanded that of this company as well by being so insistent about making videos on them and this issue that they've created in life? Do you think it's normal for the men to be the ones that are blamed in this situation when clearly there's a female culprit involved as well? And what is the general consensus about the wife? Like, should she be looking to get out of there as quickly as she could? And is she going to cop it if she decides to stay? I mean, seriously, this woman has just had the rug pulled out from under her feet. I think one of the reasons we as society are so invested in this is because it reminds us that life can change like that. One day you can think that you're having the best life, you're living it up, you're in love with your partner, they're in love with you, and then anything can happen to bring that whole castle down and destroy everything you've been working on for years. I'm seriously interested to see if this is also going to bring out other cheaters from the works. Because, you know, when a story like this hits, heaps of other ones come out. Anyway, it's a good reminder to enjoy what we have today, because honestly, we have no idea what's coming tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.